Sometimes it's not the song that makes you emotional.
MYC Music was a weekly session where we created a safe space for members of the group to work with each other and with us to create music together.
Everyone was a lot of people were very quiet because I presume, it's the first session, you're going to be a bit nervous. Well, I knew I was. Then as the sessions go on, we just sort of went down to sort of like get in there, writing some ideas of what we wanted to do, and then just have fun with actually making music, which I think is a passion that we all share.
We've got quite a few songs here. We've got 4 songs together, and we were getting ready for this performance. Everyone was so excited. I remember the last session we had together, everyone being in the performance area, and just, the volume was up, the energy was up, everyone was very excited, very engaged. Yeah, it was fantastic. And the next week...
Fortunately, we had to abandon the performance. We had a performance scheduled for the 17th of March, and on the 16th of March, I was in the hive telling everyone we were going ahead. And on the morning of the 17th, I went in, and with a very reluctant heart, we had to cancel it all because we'd had the Prime Minister's announcement the day before.
People, they've come to rely on the support of the group and each other, so it really did feel important to be carrying these sessions on somehow. What is there is the capability of still keeping this group identity, this group connection, and still working towards songs, so to continue that support network that they've got with each other and with us. That's an amazing thing, and credit to the Hive for finding a way to support them and continue these sessions.
Keeping these going digitally for these participants has been, I think, a lifeline. It really has. Because I think as well, in terms of impact for us as music leaders and for the participants as well, we're all moving through this thing together. And having that connection once a week has been so important for all of us.
Well, being in Museum Space, Museum Studio, I know where everything is, how everything works, so it makes it more efficient for me to actually create things. But at the same time, it sort of takes away the privilege of actually being able to play live with the people, like the musicians, because then that's just another experience on its own.
I think working on Zoom in our little boxes is a much more democratic process.
For the most part, it does have sort of a good solid structure to it, so people know when to start talking and stop talking. Everybody has to get a say. One person can't dominate the whole thing. It wouldn't work. It's you get that give and take, and the participants have been brilliant at going with that give and take, and those who maybe would have been at the forefront before in the live sessions have made way for some of the previously quieter ones who've come to the fore more and offered more ideas and showing us stuff we didn't know they could do at all.
I've discovered a few things of people online. I've discovered how Dan does his stuff and how Jack and all that, and Dave does theirs, and Nick as well, and all that, and all the other parts of the Hive.
Obviously getting to know the other people that I didn't really talk to when I was at the Hive, where I'd talk to them a lot more through Zoom. It just helps brings us together closer. And obviously, with some of us suffering with mental health issues, it helps us a lot more.
Well, I quite like the talking on the online, because it's, at least you actually, even though you're not face to face, you're actually communicating still, even though you're not actually with the person.
Actually, what we're seeing is independent creativity happening between participants on the screen in front of us, which is so phenomenal.
MYC Music keeps things together because you can do sessions, you can do lessons and all that online, staying as a group, because I mean, we all work together as a group. I mean, you have to, don't you, to keep the friendship going.
The next important step is, I think, to share your creation with the world in one way or another. And even with Zoom as well, we managed to do that by inviting people, carers, parents, and inviting them all to see the video that had been created from the doorstep recordings and the song we'd all written together. So again, even though it wasn't them playing the song in real time, they were able to, share what they'd created with the world,